To resist the alien civilization, humanity activated its final hold-the-line plan. He was chosen to be locked inside a fortress 10,000 meters underground. He had only one mission: keep pressing a single button. If he ever stopped, nuclear and biochemical weapons across the world would detonate instantly, and Earth would perish together with the invaders. But the general told him the button wasn't a trigger. It was a safety lock, a dead man's switch. As long as he stayed alive and kept pressing it, the doomsday device would not activate. But if a year passed and no rescue team arrived, that meant humanity had already been defeated. When that time came, all he'd need to do was lift his finger and avenge the human race. As the elevator doors were welded shut, his life began counting down in years. He wasn't completely alone. 4 teammates from around the world fought beside him through their screens. They were all carefully selected orphans, perfect sacrifices for this suicidal mission. The first alarm sounded. The 5 of them worked flawlessly together and successfully prevented global annihilation. In the monotony of daily life, his only comfort was a long-distance chess match with the Russian soldier Katya. 2 lonely souls formed a subtle bond in the doomsday bunker. But the peace didn't last. Engineer Hong secretly built a shortwave radio to gather outside information. He only picked up a tornado news report, a false alarm, but it planted the seed for future disaster. Soon the general delivered news. The aliens weren't invaders, but colonizers. They appeared peaceful, but brought a hopeless dictatorship. Ben confessed his feelings to Katya. A man who had been lonely all his life finally found meaning at the end of the world. But Katya rejected him because reality was too cruel. Crisis struck again. Hong's button suddenly malfunctioned. He scavenged parts from other devices and barely repaired the destruction switch. On day 229, while fixing equipment, Hong's use of air purifier components caused toxic gas to leak into his bunker. He suffocated to death. For the first time, death cast a shadow over the team. Panic spread among them. Next, the Frenchman Donald's climate system failed. The temperature plummeted, and he froze to death in his seat. 2 teammates dying in a row made the remaining 3 realize this wasn't an accident. The third was the Brit, Gwen. Hydraulic noises echoed above his bunker. The ceiling was drilled open, and a mechanical tentacle dropped down, dragging him screaming into the darkness. Now only Ben and Katya remained. They realized the aliens had infiltrated the system and were eliminating them one by one. Katya wanted to give up, let the countdown hit 0, and die with the enemy. But Ben stopped her. As long as there was hope outside, they couldn't quit. His determination moved Katya, and the 2 promised to make it home together. But on day 365, the final deadline, Katya's control panel suddenly burst into flames, triggering a violent explosion. Ben watched helplessly as the woman he loved vanished in fire. Her screen went dark. He was now the last remaining guardian of the world-ending switch. When the alarm sounded again, he stared at the countdown and smiled with grim resolve. If everything was gone, then let it all end. Just as the timer was about to reach 0, his screen flickered back to life. The general's voice returned. The general told him humanity had repelled the aliens with a new weapon, but the Dead Man system couldn't be disabled remotely. He had to keep pressing the button until the rescue team reached him underground. Hope returned to Ben's eyes. He carried on like a hero, faithfully performing his duty, but he failed to notice the general on the screen had already been taken over by an alien parasite. The victory message was a lie to deceive him. Humanity was long extinct. He was the last human, an eternal prisoner guarding an empty Earth.